day, everybody. This is morning number 1861. I have been here this many days in order to bring morsels of a thought. And I want people to go to YouTube, my show. I'm changing over from Facebook to YouTube. So the way to find me will be YING Orange 99. So look for Ying Orange 99 over there. We are going to learn the right things to do because knowing the right things to do is a form of wisdom. Actually, doing it is virtue. I'm going to bring my show over to um, YouTube and StreamYard. YouTube and Substack. I'd like you to come and subscribe to me on Substack. I am Ying Yang on Substack, and I'm also Ying Yang too, but I am Ying Yang, YING on Substack. If I get at least 10 subscribers, I can go live there. So what I want to do is read to you from many people's books. I read to you many various books every week. Every week I read a different book. Every day of the week I read a different book. So today we are reading from Not Your Mother's Rules by Fein and Sherrie Schneider. The New Secrets for Dating, and now with their daughters too. Do whatever you want until you are ready to do the rules. This is chapter, oh, excuse me. How did I get there? Okay. Are you okay when a guy you hook up with never texts you again? Do you think being asked out last minute is fun and spontaneous as opposed to insulting? Do you ask guys to hang out and just shrug when they say no? Do you continue dating a guy who says he is, quote, not looking for anything serious and who sees other women? When your mother or friends suggest the rules, do you say, I have an MBA, no one's going to tell me what to do? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then keep doing what you are doing. This book may not be for you, or at least not yet. All we can say is, have fun breaking the rules while it lasts. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. It says, stalk a guy, write on his wall every day, fly to his city, text him at 2 a.m., and tell him how much you like him. Have the time of your life. Be bold, courageous, and sassy. Act crazy and carefree. Let's face it, most college girls don't want any rules, much less dating rules. They want to do whatever they feel like. They are not thinking ring, wedding, marriage, and children, so why should they give up short-term fun for long-term anything? They may not even have any future plans yet. At this point in their lives, they just want to study and party and hopefully graduate. They want to experiment with sex and possibly with drinking and drugs. They are not looking for anything serious. They want to be silly and flirt with whoever catches their eye instead of waiting for the guy who notices them first and makes the first move. They are not looking for husband material. They want the option of going on booty calls when their hormones are raging. They want to run with their feelings instead of being discreet. Why follow a boring set of rules when you're young and have the rest of your life to do that? Why not have fun now and figure things out later? We totally get it. The rules are simply not for women who just want to have fun. They are for women who get hurt and depressed when a relationship doesn't work out. They are for women who call their best friends, therapists, psychics, or us when they don't know how to get a guy to commit. They do not find random hookups fulfilling anymore. They want a loving, lasting relationship. If you don't feel this way yet, then definitely burn the candle at both ends. Text guys all night or hop on a plane to meet an online guy you just friended on Facebook or whose profile you just clicked on. We frequently get emails and Facebook messages from women who feel their sister or friend could really use the rules. They write, "She took back a guy who cheated on her. She really needs the rules." Or, "She's 30 and been dating this guy for 6 years and he still hasn't proposed. She needs to wrap it up already." Or, "My coworker is in love with a married man who with kids, and I don't think he is leaving his wife anytime soon, and I can't get through to her. I wish she would do your rules." Or we get emails from worried mothers saying, "My daughter is always chasing guys and getting hurt. I'm worried about her getting a reputation. Can you help her?" We get emails from women reading gossip blogs or tabloid magazines who write, pardon me, pardon me, who write, "I can't believe so and so actress visited him on every movie set and moved in with him. No wonder he thought she was clingy and dumped her. She needs the rules." We even have rules fans on Facebook who feel that the book should be handed out at birth, or at least puberty, or at least taught in sex education in high school. Of course, we understand how they feel. It's frustrating to watch a friend or family member or a beloved actress screw up her life when there is a better way to date. But we tell them what we are telling you here. The rules are for women who want them, not for women who need them. Playing hard to get and dating with boundaries and self esteem are not easy to do, and no one is going to do it until they have been burned badly and hit rock bottom. When women buy our books, when women buy our book or get in touch with us for consultations, it's not because they arbitrarily woke up one day and decided, "I think I want to be a rules girl." It's not because they have nothing better to do. It's because they just got hurt by yet another guy in yet another going nowhere relationship and that desperately want to change their MO, modus operandi, way of operating. They have endured years of pain and suffering and humiliation, and this last relationship is the final straw. The boyfriend cheated again, or the guy they dated for 5 years never proposed, or the married man didn't leave his wife, and they just can't take it anymore. They're tired of waiting or stalking or having fantasy relationships. They're tired of instant gratification with nothing to show for it. They're tired of being dateless to their cousin's wedding. They're tired of being dumped. In some cases, a woman will contact us just because she just met Mr. Right and doesn't want to blow it. After years of breaking rules and settling for random hookups, she finally meets a cute guy, and after one kiss, she has an aha moment. Hmm. We're reading from Not Your Mother's Rules, The New Secrets for Dating by Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider, and now with their daughters too. We're reading, she realizes that she does want a healthy, loving relationship, not just a lot of texting and sex. She doesn't want to mess it up by coming on too strong. "What are you doing tonight? I have 2 tickets to a concert." Or being needy. "When will I see you again?" She thinks, "Whoa, I don't want to lose this guy. I need a plan." When a woman is at this point, when she wants to stop her self destructive dating habits, she is ready for the rules. Naturally, we understand that some younger girls reading this book might have a hard time following it. They're in an environment where their friends have frat guys on speed dial. Pardon me. Oh my God. Speed dial. I haven't had my coffee yet. Speed dial, and everyone is getting drunk and going on booty calls. Not ending dates first. They are still figuring things out They're still figuring things out and finding themselves. Try to tell your typical college sophomore to have, quote, one drink and to, quote, wait until she is in a committed relationship to have sex, end quote, or, quote, rarely write on a guy's wall, end quote, and see how far you get. We have spoken at colleges and at seminars where young women have complained that it's hard to do the rules when everyone they know is texting guys nonstop and hooking up. But the truth is that you can still be a rules girl regardless of your circumstances or environment. You may not want to get married at 19, but might want to be in a loving relationship in which the guy is crazy about you. The rules give you the upper hand. You have control. You don't get hurt. Now, wouldn't that be nice? College girls are not the only rebellious ones. We hear from women in their 20s who are into self discovery and following their hearts, not into thinking hard and abiding by a boring set of dating do's and don'ts. They feel that the rules are not fun or that they are not ready to do them now. Maybe in 5 years. We get it. We also have clients in their 30s, 40s, and 50s who are just out of a long relationship or an unhappy marriage. They have not been on a date with a new guy in years. They call us to find out what the rules answer is to their situation, but then they are not ready to follow through. They crave recklessness. They want to act like adolescents and have 3-hour text fests and 8-hour first dates and even a few one-night stands. We had one client who was determined to, quote, sow her wild oats, end quote, after being married to a workaholic husband who never wanted sex. After emailing a cute guy she met online, she decided to instant message him at 2 a.m. and thought it would be, quote, an adventure, end quote, to drive an hour away to meet him at his place that weekend. They slept together and she stayed with him for 3 days. She said she didn't care if she never heard from him again because she just wanted to have fun and to make up for lost time. She heard from him sporadically over a period of 3 months, only when he wanted her to drive to his place. There were no romantic dinners or loving emails. After he ended the relationship by text, she was crushed. She realized that even when you tell yourself, she realized that even when you tell yourself it's okay if it's just sex, it usually isn't. Women want more. So now she is doing the rules and loving it. There is a pause here. I know about a oxytocin is a chemical that women have more of than men or something like that. It gets activated when women have sex. Are you sleeping and dreaming? I'm sorry, my cat. Okay, back to the book. We have some intellectual types we have some intellectual type clients who argue that the rules are disingenuous. They want to, quote, write their own rules and, quote, let their spirit move them, end quote, to email or text a guy or sleep with him. We tell them that this philosophy sounds good, but to call us after they get hurt and or meet the guy they really want to settle down with, and they usually do. Sometimes they do the rules by accident because they didn't really think they liked the guy and call us triumphantly to say, I didn't do the rules and we're engaged. But we explain that just because it was by accident doesn't mean it's not the rules. It's kind of like losing 10 pounds without really trying because you had a stomach flu. No matter what your age, where no matter what your age, whether you are a single college freshman or a divorced 45-year-old, the rules are for you if you are tired of making mistakes with men and getting hurt or dumped. The rules are for you if you want to be in a healthy, loving relationship with a boyfriend and or future husband as opposed to one-night stands and instant message marathons. So, when doing whatever you want stops working, you'll think about doing the rules. Until then, go wild. Okay, next, I want to do rule number 2. Look like a creature unlike any other. It may be difficult to hear, but we would be lying if we said inner beauty is all that matters. As we have mentioned, most men are obsessed with looks. In other words, most men will not find out how wonderful you are on the inside if they don't like your outsides. Men have a type. Heartthrob actor Leonardo DiCaprio has a weakness for tall, willowy blondes like Blake Lively, Bar Raffaelli, and Giselle Bundchen. New York Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez favors cute blondes with killer bodies like Kate Hudson, Cameron Diaz, and Tori Wilson. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo also has a thing for beautiful blondes, having dated singers Carrie Underwood and Jessica Simpson before tying the knot with former Miss Missouri Candace Crawford. Tycoon Donald Trump likes tall, gorgeous European model types like first wife Ivana and then wife Melania, current wife Melania. The point, it's a waste of time to chase guys. You may not be their look, so no matter how wonderful you are, they won't be interested. Rules consultations include an assessment of a client's looks, both for dates in events and for online dating website profile photos. Here are some general beauty guidelines we suggest. Hair, length, and style. Most men prefer long, straight hair below shoulder length. One of our personal hairstylists who worked at a top salon in New York City and has very high profile clients did a survey of the men whose hair she cuts. All said they loved long, straight hair on women. It's simply the most feminine. Anything above the neck or chin tends to be masculine looking. We tell clients to grow their hair long or even to get hair extensions. Some women argue, saying their hair is too thin to wear long or that it's more work to wash and dry long hair. Our answer is just try it. This is the rules, not your mother's rules. The New Secrets for Dating by Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider, and now with their daughters too. And I am on Morsels of a Thought, 1861, this many days in a row, because when we learn how to do the right thing and we take the magic action, we are actually creating virtue, even if we're just helping ourselves. Because if you don't help yourself and be healthy and happy, then how are you going to do anything for the world? So it is a step in the right direction. So I'm really reading to you what other people say because that's wisdom that I find in books. Others argue that hair extensions are too expensive, but we remind them that they had no problem dropping $500 on airfare to fly to visit their last boyfriend. See how you look. Also, curly do's can look messy, while long, thick, stick straight hair looks more like one of those luscious shampoo ads. I knew somebody who got hair extensions for $4,000. She didn't make more than $3,000 the entire year we were at that part-time job. So her mother supported it, I suppose. We, and I say that because the mother really was there. We tell women with naturally curly waves to blow their hair out straight or use a flat iron. Color. We often tell women who feel blah with brown hair to try highlights or to go blonde. A lighter shade really seems to perk them up. Premature gray hair should be colored immediately, as nothing makes you look or feel older than being silver. Hair is one of the first features a man notices about a woman and should not be ignored or skimped on. Makeup. Okay, I'll tell you about my hair. I wash it every other day, and I use a good conditioner, especially on the ends. The shampoo, I especially make sure it's on my scalp. So that's my thing. Okay? Because I got told the other day that they loved my hair. Excuse me while I yawn again. Oh my God. Yawn, 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 yawn. Um, and she said that she loved my hair and the texture and the color and everything. She was standing behind me, and I turned and looked at her, and she had hair that was lighter than my color, and it was artificially colored because you could tell she was silver, real all completely silver underneath, because she was letting her hair color fade away or wear off. So, and I noticed that her hair was very layered and very dry and wavy, and she had a hat on, nice hat. Um, but she didn't know the secrets. So said to her, I wash it every day. I use conditioner. She said, oh, conditioner. So it made a difference to let her know. I think it was a good thing to tell her that, because then she can find more dates. She seemed like a single woman. I don't know. She was a woman at the grocery store. Makeup. Makeup. can be tricky for some women. Either they look pale and unfinished, or conversely, they wear too much and look flashy. Neither is flattering. We tell most of our clients to go to the makeup counter of their favorite brand at a local department store and ask for a day look and a night look, as well as instructions on how to recreate both themselves. While many women have their own personal hairstyle, their own, sorry, while many women have their own personal style, we're talking about makeup here, we feel that makeup must-haves for a CUAO creature unlike any other are bronzer, eyeliner, mascara, and a light-colored lip gloss. Light-colored lip gloss. This stunning look makes a guy's attention go to the eyes and cheekbones. A tan or bronzer makes you look like you just got back from St. Bart's. After the makeover, we tell them to have photos taken to use on their online profiles. Plastic surgery. Much has been written on this topic, pro and con, and our feeling is that it is up to each woman to decide for herself. While we certainly don't advocate unwarranted surgery, we believe it is important for a woman to feel confident about her looks, and we acknowledge that this sometimes requires more than makeup. If a client wants to alter her appearance to feel pretty and more self assured, we support her decision. Other beauty essentials. If you have a lot of facial hair, a unibrow, or even a mustache, you should get it lightened or waxed. If you have weak nails or bite them, get a gel French manicure that can last 2 to 3 weeks. Long nails will make you feel like a goddess, and so will long eyelashes. You may want to have eyelashes put on. Get your teeth whitened, especially if they are yellow or stained from coffee or cigarettes. Wear contact lenses. Try blue and green shades instead of glasses. Yes, being a CUAO is work, but as Mae West famously said, there are no ugly women, only lazy ones. Okay, so we'll read what the daughters say. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I think so. We all have days. Oh, she says, the daughters say, I'm just going to class. Do I really need to be a CUAO today? We all have days when we'd rather just ditch our skinny jeans and makeup for sweatpants and a messy bun. And we definitely don't see anything wrong with showing up to a morning class looking a little less than our best. We are human after all. However, if we know a guy we like is in our history lecture, we'll probably throw some eyeliner on that day, but there's no need for over the top style to impress your crush during class. We don't want to look like we're trying too hard. On the social scene, though, you can't choose frump over fashion. Having, quote, the look, end quote, that gets you noticed isn't so much about which stores you shop at or what brands you wear. It's about showing off your style in a way that demonstrates you've made an effort without being too extreme. You shouldn't meet a guy for lunch wearing that ratty t-shirt that you got at your friend's bat mitzvah back in middle school. Opt instead for cute tops that show off your body and spend some quality time in front of the mirror. You can experiment with different outfit ideas, but the basic idea is always the same. Look like you care and show him that you're beautiful inside and out. These are from the Rules Daughters. So we've read some of the rules daughters, and hopefully you will find something good to do today and have a great day. Okay, old Kinder hug.